Hello, 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 hello. So today we will be continuing the Farfetch hunt. Indeed. As per usual, just go for the one that I'm feeling of the day, and I just felt like, you know what, I kind of would like to get the Farfetch hunt at least, get a face. That would be nice indeed. maybe need him. I mean, we do be over odds. Over odds indeed. I was thinking that maybe at some point I would like to like do a hunt for a specific Pokemon and like doing KOing method at the same time. Like again, like try to do like only encountering the target Pokemon. Like I technically could do it with this one as well, but I mean, I don't really know, you know. Maybe with someone that is a little bit more in there. Maybe with someone that is more in there indeed. More than like 5% of the time. And like that would be interesting of a thought. Like I could actually see like how many encounters for that specific one. I have done a few hunts that have been almost like that. But of course, like accidentally running into something, what can you do about it? But like, try to do it even more. Oh, we shall see indeed. One day indeed. Oh, there's Minchino. I did do the usual thing that I did put the clock up a few more hours. Don't remember if I needed to go ahead and heal up, but probably did. Am I running out of moves? I think I am. I mean, there is one more, okay, I don't need to be worried about it that much then, okay. Yeah, that's going to be interesting again one day try to do that. It's like I technically could do it with something. One of the like the easiest one to do it with would be doing with a roly-coly because they are pretty much the only thing that can spawn in there. Like surely there is like what a 1% chance that there is a trappish. So like pretty much only that there, you know. But yeah. That will be interesting indeed. Like as I said, that is indeed one of the easiest ones to do it with. I could surely do it with anything, like something else as well, but as I said, I really wanted to be relatively often there. Because, you know, as I said, if it's like Farfetch that is like 5% there, it's not gonna be too much fun. I still like want the encounters to be like relatively like not quick perhaps like per se, but like at least happening relatively easily. And of course it would be helping to have it on a route where there wouldn't be like aggressive Pokemon that could be accidentally doing that, and also easy place where I could be dodging like the random ones as well. Never know, you never know. That's why, as I said, like Roly-Coly would be very easy because there he is in that bush, there is a bunch of them. And also like there is like only them. So it would be easy to do. The first Farfetch stuff today. Nice. Unfortunately alone. With nothing else really that I would like to KO nearby. It do be what it do be. But yeah, in like a half an hour or so there should be the sunset time kicking in, because I said that I did move out the time a little bit forward, because I do be I do be liking to hunt on this one when it's nighttime. I don't know, there is like some places in Sword and Shield I do be liking to do it at nighttime. It could be because I'm so used to hunting at nighttime, but also like it's either like full daytime or full nighttime for me, because sunset time, it's not too bad, it's pretty and everything. But I would rather than either full day or nighttime. As I said, I would do it only like in sunset time, but it would be like every hour you need to be switching your clock backwards and not too big of a fan of that. Oh. I'm surprised actually that I didn't run into that Wobbuffet there. Oh, yeah. Hopefully everyone is having a good day today. Having an okay-ish day myself. Nothing too big going on at all. Oh. Seems to be a nice now, since there is like more than one that I would like to encounter there. Nice. I don't think that that should be that rare, since I do be indeed having both Minchino and Swirlix to be ones that I would like to encounter. And they are relatively common. But today indeed I have been seeing a bunch of Trilloon. I have indeed. Honestly, Drifloon in this game is, for me, like surprisingly common. Like, sure, in wild areas there is like certain weather that you need to be having it in. And on this route. But like, it is relatively common when it is indeed in the wild areas. Kinda wish that it wouldn't be in here. On this route. It could have been like a weird like version exclusive thing. Maybe it could have been only in, you know, Sword, no on Shield, because, you know, in Sword there is Farfetch'd. That could be like a weird like kind of version exclusive thing for just one route. And I wouldn't be too unhappy with it. Because honestly it's just unfortunate to roll into the other 5% that I'm not looking for. Bam. Yeah, the that I'm trying on my own, trying to get shiny from each route. It hasn't gone anywhere. I haven't been in the mood of doing anything after the Lombre. It was indeed very fast. Next is Roach 6 indeed. I'm looking forward to it. I don't necessarily have a target. And in most cases that I have done, I have wanted to go for like a random encounter instead of like a visible one. I might be going for that again. I don't know. This just hasn't been in any routes really, anything. Like I would have been liking to go with like invisible encounters, and also like it's fun to go with random encounters, you know. And I think only one of them has been going over odds. Or it, like, I know the Route 2 one went over roads, I'm not completely sure. Did Route 1 go as well? Route 3 with Sizzlebeat, it almost went over odds. And I had to be having a charm on that file. It meant almost over odds. Then there was the two that one was halfway through odds and the other one was quite fast indeed. See, I think for right now only Route 2, Route 1 I have been doing the visible encounters. I don't remember, was it because I wanted to do it? Or just that I accidentally did get it? Because honestly, both of them could be the thing indeed. So I do be remembering who I did get for each. And also another thing of doing it with like mostly random encounters, like the exclamation point encounters, is also that like, as I said, you don't really know, and there is also quite a nice variety in them as well. They definitely do become coming back to Route 5. Should get one of the applins. One of the applins. I'm indeed quite interested in doing the thing that it is indeed called the 3-1. The one that is available in Isle of Armor that I can get either Applin or the evolution. Of course, it is depending on the game. Which is kind of strange, honestly. But I do get it because like the evolutionary item is like version exclusive. Which is kind of weird sometimes indeed that is the Pokemon itself the version exclusive, or is it just that the item is only available in one of the games? And then again, you could just say the same argument that is Spritzy and Swirlix really version exclusives because you can always transfer them or trade them. Fair things. Fair things indeed. But it's just a different thing for me that if like either the evolutionary usually the evolutionary item is like version exclusive, it's just weird to say that the Pokemon in itself is. And also I'm quite looking forward to how does Applin evolve into the nude. Quite looking forward to that information as well. So it could be indeed quite a cool one. You know what could be, would be kind of cool? When I think about it. You know that in Scarlet and Violet you can like technically like overspin your character? I would kind of wish that we would be getting like a military evolution that would be like if you would be over spinning, like spinning too fast. Would be interesting to say the least. It's like it is like you need to just spin in a certain direction for a certain amount of time. Certain directions so in certain time of day to catch the one that you're looking for. It would be certainly interesting if it would be like that. What if you could get an evolution if you would be like over mixing it? Because like the evolution in itself doesn't really change. It's just is indeed the pattern. And I do also kind of wish that in whenever it's gonna be like in future generations, that's a real line indeed, that it would be like you could change the toppings more. Like just have more like topping only topping selections. It would be quite interesting to see. Sure, like not all of them make the most amount of sense, but I mean they do be there. Like imagine not having sweets on them and having like maybe berries or something like that instead. Another cool thing would be that if it would be kind of like what Furfro is, that you could change, you know, the design. Like, I know that it's kind of defeating the purpose, but like, just like change, like if you could be having the option to change the toppings, but you still would need to spin in a certain direction. Because still, if you would like to do it like the original way, you can in the original games. But then again, does it really matter? Not really. But the sweets are again like a thing that you kind of just need to add then, right? More like almost unnecessary items added to the pool, you know? More of those not so necessary ones indeed. Thankfully there is in a limit how many different things that you can hold on to anymore, but like, yeah, it is so many it's so many things to collect indeed. Or maybe in future there would be just a place. Like you would request how you would like your military to be, and then you could choose the evolution yourself. Because some of the like items that you need to get, like if you want like every single pattern for military indeed, you need to attend like certain events that should be free now, like unlocked again, because they unlock like everyone since they did like close down these games. It would be certainly interesting. Because yeah, some of them are like very hard to come by. Then there's some ones that are very easy to come by and like nice to get easy dex entry for sure, but if you would like to just collect the different variants, it's definitely not the easiest thing to do, unfortunately. And also, unfortunately, you can't like straight away show them off your box as well. Hello there. What are you doing? Like, just imagine if you would be having a full box of just the different algorithms there, and you could just straight away see like the different patterns on them. That would be cool. But unfortunately, you can't see it like that. I'm doing quite fine. Quite fine today, indeed. Oh, Swirlix, nice. Oh yeah, I did complete the Sweet Herba Mystica hunt from what I did yesterday. It did take a while to do, but now I have it, and I'm very happy about it, and glad to be done with almost everything in there. Oh, that's a nice one. Congrats on that. Did you have any troubles with it? And also, where did you get it? It's quite a few different spots to hunt for it in different games. In these games, there is a pretty good location to hunt for each and the counterpart, which is quite nice. And it is indeed one of the Pokemons that you need to know what you're hunting for. So it doesn't get you off guard. I did have my damn Pokemon just in case, but it didn't even do anything. But I mean, it was there just in case. There we go. Oh, hello, Ninkata. So careful trying to dodge the arena trap. Getting the random encounter instead. Nice. Oh yeah, and I did also unlock the 6-star raids as well. It wasn't like I wasn't thinking that that wouldn't be happening anyways, since I was quite unlucky with the dudes that were indeed available to even give me sweet Herba Mystica, but to be happy that I did get it from out of all of things. The one that I did find would to be having was a Palm Watch. And yeah, it's quite weird that you like you're being told that don't do them, and then you're like, yeah, sure, I'm not gonna be doing them, and then you're doing it, and then they're not even really mad at you that you did do the thing that you're not supposed to do because they're dangerous. I don't really see how they are really dangerous. I mean, like, yeah, they are like more powerful, but they aren't necessarily dangerous. I guess sure. And at the same time, like, what do you mean by that? Like, it isn't even the case that I would even get hurt myself if I would be doing them, so, like, I don't really understand. And also, if you don't want us to do them, why say don't do them? It's not like it's gonna be helping. But I mean, at least from doing all the sweet Herba Mystica hunting that I did, the good thing is that now I have a bunch of things that I can sell and use if I ever find use for them. If I ever do be finding a use for them. Also, one thing that is a little weird to me that people do be saying indeed that they needed to like get something to do before the DLCs are out. Because they are like done with Scarlet and Violet. I'm like, it's still like a bunch of things for me to do in there. And also, I have been playing other games as well, not just that. Because honestly, at least for me, it's a little harder to just play one game all the time. Like, surely there is sometimes the case that I might be playing one game for, like, more than usual for a few weeks, and then I'm, like, done with each kind of a thing. Like, sure, that's indeed the thing sometimes, but, like, it's just weird to me, I guess, to say that you need to find something else to do somewhere else. And I mean, those are mostly the people that also do be like using, like, no shame on that, but they are using like sparkling level 3 sandwiches to like catch the whole decks. Which is okay and fine by me, but it's just, aren't you part of the problem that you don't have anything to do in the game because you did do the things the easiest way possible? I guess I said no shame on doing that, but it's just like you kind of decided to do it yourself. So it do be like that indeed. I do be happy though that if I ever would like to do a hunt in the game, if it is a one that is indeed like harder to do, and like the Pokemon isn't spawning in, if I would like to, I can always use at least the usual for me is the level 2 sandwich for encountering. There's the one for 3 encounter power 3 as well, but yeah, no thank you. Like, sure, it spawns in the dude more often, but I just don't think that it's worth the trouble, personally. And the other thing is that, honestly, I can't be bothered to... also for the sparkling ones, I can't be bothered to... like, farm a bunch of the Herba Mysticas. It's just a little boring for me. It did indeed take like, I don't know, 10 hours to get one. Surely I was unlucky, but still... surely I was lucky, but still unlucky. But it would have been nicer if it would have been faster done. Like, there is like certain things that I don't mind to do for hours upon hours trying to get things. It's just like looking for the specific one, looking for a one that you can defeat, and hoping that it's gonna be having the Herba Mystica in there indeed. Yeah. But I mean, it's not that bad anymore because I'm not specifically looking for something. But still, it's just... for me, not worth the trouble. I don't also sandwich making in those games is sometimes annoying. They do like that indeed. And I also don't really know what's kind of wrong with me with this hunt. Like, I would like to get it done, but at the same time, like, I like do it once a week, one time, and then I'm like kind of either forget or not feeling like it for a few weeks. But I mean, I will get it eventually for sure. Surely it might take few phases, which is expected, honestly. If it isn't like having the aura around it, it's expected to have few phases indeed with this. But still, even if I would be doing it every once in a while, it's still some encounters done. And I mean, I'm kind of the person that likes to be switching things up, and I have way too many hunts going on and going on of whatever I'm feeling that day. That definitely is partially to be blamed there. And the other thing could be that, as I've said plenty of times, I just don't see the target one enough for my liking. Because this is like one of the hunts that I actually do be wanting to get a specific target. It do be indeed. Because sometimes, like, I might have a target, but if I don't get it, I'm not gonna be upset about it if I don't get it, you know? It's just... with this one specifically... I do be... indeed... I do be indeed be wanting to... get it, because... it do be the only sword one that I do be having. Also, it would be a funny hunt indeed. As I said, for the second one, I might be doing eggs for each. Not completely sure. Not completely sure about that, but might be doing eggs. Even though they are not my favorite thing to do ever. Just because both like getting the eggs and then hatching them, they both do be taking their sweet time to do. But yeah, it do be really depending. But I don't think that, at least right now, I'm not feeling like doing them like back to back. By hunts. Could be because I would like to get the change of scenery. That could be indeed part of blame there. As I said, as like especially if I do be getting the one that I would like to get, indeed. That's of course if I don't get the far-fetched. I would like to say that another phase is gonna be indeed. Seeing it to be the case indeed. Also, surprisingly low amount of boosted ones today, aka the ones that do be having the aura, because if I have seen correctly, there has only been one Minchino so far, but I mean, there's certainly good amount of chances to get it still today indeed. So if I do be going with the usual amount that I will be doing, I will be hitting 5k today. Nice. Yeah, 5k indeed. Another thing that indeed I would like to do at some point in these games is indeed to get another like fishing shiny, because so far the only one that I have been getting was an accidental one, since I just wanted a Feebas. Regular one. But I definitely want to try it again. There is few like interesting locations where you can get like interesting Pokemon through fishing. So that would be interesting indeed, but the only problem really with that is that you need to pay quite a bit of attention to that, which is a little unfortunate. Thankfully it's not as bad as it is indeed in some games. But it is still a little bit like more tedious than like regular old anything else encounters pretty much. Also, this Farfetch seem to be loving to be with Stuffles today. But yeah, yesterday's trouble with the cat wanting to be on the table did continue quite a bit. And like, I would have been otherwise fine being on the table, but just like sometimes you know you need to see your screen, but like today I would be probably fine if she would be on the table, because I don't need to be paying that close attention to the game. Like it was with the terror rates and everything like that, that you know I would like to be able to see which attack I'm using, because they can indeed sometimes be resetting to the first option. So yeah. But yeah, I was thinking today to do Mount Lanakila as well, but then I thought like, I'm not really feeling it today. Like first I was like, yeah, I would like to get it done, but then I was like, you know what, not in the mood. So I was like, nope then. Cause it is also indeed another hand that I would need to be getting done indeed. But one day, to say I do be liking to go for the ones that I'm feeling that day. I was feeling it at first, but then I was like, you know what? Let's see how today goes if I would be just concentrating on the Farfetch hunt. Let's see how that would be going. And also, don't you love when you remember Pokemon's nickname but don't remember to what Pokemon you did give it to? Because I'm pretty sure that I did nickname someone Sharpie, but I don't remember which Pokemon it was. And I don't even remember is it a shiny one or not. Like I know I have nicknamed someone Sharpie, but I don't know which one. Like usually I do be remembering if I only have like few of that Pokemon a shiny, that I do be remembering what I have nicknamed them. I just can't remember. I do be annoying like that sometimes. Just wondering, like, who could I have even nicknamed them? For some reason I'm thinking... No, I was thinking that maybe I would have nicknamed the Skarmory that, but then I remembered that that's not the nickname. It's not a nickname for that. But it probably is either a steel type or another one that do be having something that is sharp, because why else would I nickname it Sharpie? Because I know that I haven't nicknamed a, like, another one that I could think of for me nicknaming something like that could be a Sharpedo. But I know that I haven't got one of those. I know that. Not like I have captured them, but I know that I haven't nicknamed them anything. Because usually if I'm just completing the Pokédex, I just don't nickname them anything at all. They are just gonna be there. It would even help if I would remember in which game I would have nicknamed it. Just like it could be... It'd be a thing that I would have nicknamed in Soul Silver. For some reason I'm thinking that... Like for some reason that like I didn't catch too many things in that Soul Silver, and also I have like a very interesting box just lay out there. I don't know what was my plan with that. I guess I was trying to just like fit the Pokemon to the box design. Interesting. You see, I didn't really like catch too many things on that, and like almost everything that I did catch, I did nickname something. Some were they are interesting, and some were quite funny indeed. Some are questionable indeed. I guess I was just having fun then. But yeah, the weirdest thing was that for whatever reason that I didn't like... I think it was the case that I did nickname like most of the things as I said that I catched, but for whatever reason, it did take me quite a while to start nicknaming the dudes that I did use on my team. Like, I don't know why, but it's just like, for example, I didn't have a nickname starter. And I think a few other ones I didn't have either. And I was like, you know what, I want to nickname them. So then I did. And I did indeed. It do be funny to sometimes go ahead and see what you have nicknamed your Pokemons and try to think why did you nickname them that. It do be like that indeed. Nowadays I try to, if it's just a regular one that I see and I want to use it on the team. Oh, it was a boosted one, nice. The way that I usually go indeed to nicknaming them is that I try to either go like what are like kind of what they are like based on, try to find like synonyms and like mix them up nicely. That's indeed like how I nowadays try to do them. Shiny wise, it really depends. It really depends indeed. Because sometimes it's just like something that I know that I will be nicknaming this if I find it, and that's like a thing. And then sometimes I'm just going with whatever I'm either thinking at that point doing or saying. It should be like that. Indeed. Also, one thing that I would wish to be a easier one to differentiate would be the size of Pumpkaboo. That would be very nice indeed. Like, surely, like, there is the size different, but sometimes I do be struggling with, like, is this the smallest one or is it not? Because, of course, the largest one, it is easy to tell apart because it just has a different cry overall. Like, sure, if you just have caught only one of them, it's easy to know. Because, you know, you have only caught one of them. And slash seen only one of them. It's easy. But, like, if you want to, like, have all the different sizes for it and the evolution, it can be hard. It can be hard indeed. So I would wish kind of like, especially if you have like all the sizes already, that, or like anyways, there would be a like, maybe in the Pokemon summary screen there would be like Pokemon size, or just like a marking that is this small, or like literally the only ones that we would need to like show in the information of the Pokemon would be that there would be just a symbol for a small and a large one. Because as I said, because the average one is the average one, and it wouldn't be having anything. And as I said, the supersized one, aka the largest one, it do be having a different cry, so it is easy to like differentiate between all of them. But I mean, do we really need to know? But would it be also nice? Yeah. Especially if you would like to get every single size when they are shiny. As I said, sure, it's easy when you have like one of them and maybe two, but then what if you would like to get both it and its evolutions? Because unfortunately you can only find the average size on the wild area. You can't find the supersized one indeed. Oh, hello there. And I don't know, I would kind of wish that there would be, like, surely, like, nowadays we do be having, like, different sizes anyways for the Pokemon. And they will be always, like, be having a... it will be always, indeed, be having... like the evolution to be like related to that size. But I would kind of wish that there would be more Pokemon still that would be indeed be having different sizes. Also, I do wonder how will Pumpkaboo work in... yeah, how would Pumpkaboo really work then? Would there be for every single size like different, like is it the smallest of the smallest or something like that? Would it work for Pumpkaboo? Because it already has different sizes. And if it is indeed the largest one, it has a different crop. It's interesting, actually. Like, I mean, like, I know that the size for Pumpkaboo doesn't really matter, but it's an interesting one. Like, why did they make really only one Pokemon to be having different sizes? I mean, for pumpkins it makes sense, but still, they could have done it for quite a few more things. Yeah, how would Pumpkaboo work? Will we ever see Pumpkaboo in future games for this reason? No more Pumpkaboos. Ever. Or will be like, there be like even like more ridiculous sizes. The very big one will be absolutely huge in the overworld. Oh. Also, love the glow in the eyes with Pumpkaboo. Oh, this looks so nice. Like, not necessarily T-tail, but it do be very nice looking there. Indeed. It do be quite a shame though that you know the alpha Pokemon, they don't unfortunately have like ridiculous sizes compared to other ones. If you do be transferring them. I mean, it makes sense and it's fine, but I mean, it is also like, it would be nice if it would be showing like that. Like, sure, there is the mark for each, but like, does it really matter at the same time? Like, it would be like actually nice to see like the size to be different indeed. It do be like that. Like, especially since the size was the like one of the biggest factor about the alpha Pokemon indeed, apart from them being before you capture them very angry. Not a boosted one? Jeez. I certainly have taken off. First 100, not really anything. Not even halfway through this one. And what is that? The third one? Jeez. Oh. Number 4. Yes. There we go. I do. Oh, it's back to back. What do you By that, and I need to like switch the ghost one in front so I can run away from you because you have shadow tag. Jeez. I'm pretty sure that the last one was also female, so that's pretty interesting. It would be nice that I do be having anyways a ghost on the team, so it's easy to get rid of the shadow tag being a or arena trap. Guess ghosts can run away from anything. It is indeed nice. And the other reason why I will be switching back to this is because oh man, what are you doing? Number is 4. The reason why I do be switching back to the one that was in the front in the begin with is because I want to use the power points for Pokemons, and it's easier to do that if I will be just leading with the one that has, like, I've used a little bit already. Then I know when I would be needing to go back and heal. And definitely the boosted ones, they do be showing up. Okay then. Oh. Hopefully you do be having good luck with your shiny hunting indeed. Do be wishing the best of luck indeed. Hope indeed that you will be finding at least something. But of course, prefer your target, if you even have that. Because I know I have done plenty of hunts, and you know what, I just want to shine in here. I don't care what it is. Just get something, be happy, and move on. But still, hoping for the best, luck-wise indeed. And also today seems to be going quite nicely with the amount of encounters that I can encounter. Has there been a patch to this game where Aura Pokemon are more likely to be a thing? Has there been a patch that I didn't know about? That's just suddenly increased the amount because place. I don't have the number KO'd numbers too high for any of these. Surlix's age. And I can't seem to be finding any other ones. I'll be searching like that in the stage. The Stoffel, it shouldn't be too high either. Guess I could be checking Minchino while I'm here because I will be having it before age. Minchino, it's 3. Swirlix. It's an 8. Like, I don't have them like nearly high enough. I want to go back to numbers. Oh, I forgot to check out Stuffle, but I'm sure that that's not too high either. Like, I shouldn't be having this much luck with anything else apart from Farfetch'd. But here we are. Oh, boy. It do be like that sometimes. All with luck. It do be insane. Also nice to get, after quite a while, a Farfetch'd in a patch that I can do like immediate checks with each KOing them and hoping that the next spawner would be another Farfetch'd indeed. Nice critical hit. Thanks. Definitely needed. But yeah, it's quite funny, like, sometimes when the Pokemons... they do be, like, seeming to be that they want you, like... get to be encountered. Even though, like, they of course don't see you, and in this route, of course, no one is aggressive either. So it do be interesting, like, sometimes they're just so, like, I want to go this way, and they... it just seems like they want to encounter you, even though they don't just see you there. As you're hiding. Interesting. Also, another thing that I don't mind that the Pokemons, they do be aggressive. And of course it's nice to see like different personalities, like between species. Some are running away, some are aggressive indeed, and someone's either are there or they are curious kind indeed. Like, that is, like, understandable, because, like, if they, like, all would have just been there, it could have, like, made the... like, what we see in the overworld to be quite boring. But I do be liking that, well, like, what Scarlet and Violet did, that they, like... feel like even more alive, you know? Okay, they like seem to be having even more personality indeed. Especially if you're like patient enough and can see like what they do if you're not around. Like, surely not all of them do anything. But like the ones that do, they do be looking quite nice. Indeed. Indeed. But I would wish, though, still with the ones that do be curious about you, that that they would be having like more like different things that they would be doing, because mostly what they do, they just come close to you and like you pretty much just do their cry. As I said, it's fine, but it's just would wish there to be something like a little bit different going on, you know? It would be quite nice indeed. Okay. Yeah, we indeed seen also like a decent amount of Farfetch today, indeed. Not too bad with that. As I said, I'm very happy with the amount that we have already been able to see today. Because indeed, with the rare cases, sometimes when the Pokemon is rare, unfortunately, you're not gonna be able to see too much. That is partially the reason why sometimes I would like to try and make, if the target is indeed like a rare kind, I would like to try and make it like more likely to be there, you know? Like having, for example, a magnet pull or something like that. Or that I'm doing right now, KOing the Pokemon for the next one to be more likely to be the one that I'm looking for. It doesn't necessarily boost the odds. It boosts the odds, but only with the ones that do be having Giora around them. It isn't like in Let's Go that the next one of the bunch will be having the increased chance. Which I say, it is nice that it doesn't apply to everything. But also, like, yeah, I know that it is unfortunate for those that have been hunting with that method, like, for years, and, like, of course, like, nowadays, you don't really possibly do hunting anymore in there. So, like, that would be unfortunate. That would be very unfortunate indeed. But yeah, for me it's nice because then I can like just get a catch combo and then just have the rarer Pokemon to be more likely to pop up, you know? Which is actually what I did to get the Bulbasaur to shine. It just catch combo something else and stuff like that indeed. Is what I'll be doing, or I have been doing for a little while. Not for a long time though, but I did do it for a little while. For a Charmander. And did you catch combo Weedle to just have the better odds to just find the rare spawn? I did do it like that indeed. But yeah, sometimes you do be indeed, unfortunately, with the way that it works, that you do be needing to keeping the catch combo up. You sometimes unfortunately need to be going quite high in numbers. But I mean, isn't that luck anyways? Which is indeed quite unfortunate. But luck do be that. Sometimes it's very good and sometimes you just wait things forever. Indeed. And I mean, it's honestly nice and chill hunt as well, because you can just literally just stand in one place and maybe occasionally run away from Pokemon if they run into you, and you can just let it be there. It is indeed a nice one to do. As I said, those sparkles in that game do be really making the difference. And I mean, most of them are like noticeable almost immediately. There is few that like will be causing problems. There's indeed few that will be causing problems indeed. Depending on how they are, because like Haunter, like you can see straight away, but it really depends. So is it like facing you or not? Or the camera? But like, yeah, most of them are pretty obvious, thankfully. And it do be helping that like there is... I'm pretty sure that the game is always set to like daytime, so like there is in like the time of day might be tricking you. They do be interesting. Interesting indeed. Always love when I can do like quick encounters if there is two Pokemons that are next to each other and I can just straight away like check them, but unfortunately usually there is in the middle of them there is someone that I'm not that big of a fan of, you know. Did you feel like that indeed? But yeah, relatively fast indeed. And I will say, not the worst route to do random encounters in. Bunch of grass, and Pokemon are just curious, not aggressive. Because I think like one of the worst places to do the random encounters is indeed what is it? Is it Route 9? I think it is. Anyways, what is near the Dark Gym? Specifically there is one of the worst places, and also like to say that that's Route 7, but like anyways, like that side after the channel from the Dark Gym, they are indeed not the funnest place to run in, because bunch of aggressive Pokemon are a possibility, and the patches of grass, they do be small. And in certain places also, you can run into the issue that you're like somewhere, like running in the grass, and then like on the other side of the fence there is a random encounter in the grass. And you're like, thanks, I can't reach it in time. It do be unfortunate that there is quite a good chance that if you are indeed trying to enter the, for whatever reason, the Dark Gym City thingamathing from like the the way that you would go there for the first time, that there is quite a good chance that there is a big Pokemon blocking your path, and then you need to encounter it and stuff like that. It's to be unfortunate indeed. Soon it should be completely nighttime in the game, so we can do at least like 2 hours of hunting. Like that indeed. Really depends on how long this be taking, but it is should be something along those lines, because it's 45 to 50 minutes to get 100 encounters. So more or less 2 hours is the prediction that I would at least be in there. Oh, there we go, we are in the weird time that it is kind of nighttime. Still probably one of my favorite backgrounds. I would wish that you could be seeing it for more than one battle. It's so pretty. There's like so many different ones that I would like to hunt in if I would just be able to span the time that it is on indeed, because Some of them are so pretty and like they are not really that necessary to be. They don't really need to be there, they're just pretty. Also love the glowing parts. Wire. Being quite nice. Like as I said again, like surely you could just be constantly switching your glog. But like, is it really worth it? It's a pretty one. Like, yeah, no. You'll be spending so much time on switching the glog backwards. Gonna be so slow. Oh boy, indeed. You'll be loving how everything really stands out when it is in beach. And I chime in here. Be nicely standing out. Pretty much or are they not shiny? Doesn't really make a difference. Because in Sunshine Time there is indeed few ones, so like I don't know, Minchino that could be looking a little bit more pink than usual. But it is then just the Sunset Chime indeed. On this one they do be quite nicely standing out. I'm just thinking what other special wares we could be getting. Like we have the Diamond Dust. Like, I would still say, even though it's quite common, but I would say that Fog is like a special weather. It is not that uncommon, but like it is still like a special weather on its own way. Especially since like if you're looking for it, of course you're not gonna be finding it. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? I would like to say that the nothing with the sandstorm. There is the horror sunlight, but it is seem to be like kind of gone nowadays again. Because I'm pretty sure that it's not in Scarlet and Violet, for example. Intense sun indeed. I was thinking maybe another variation of rain? Maybe for like it's a slightly different one for like an area that would be like on the edge of the like where there would be a regular rain, or there would be like snow, like something in like that kind of like transition area there could be. I'm also thinking that I don't know what it would be, but it would be kind of cool to get something for like muddy slash swampy areas. I don't know what it would really be though, but usually there's a bunch of rain there. Which I mean makes sense, but it is like still like maybe a special weather, you know. So honestly, I'm still quite surprised that Diamond Dust did return. And it definitely doesn't look too good. And PDSB did, like, it did look okay, and like, it isn't too bad. It's fine, and it's understandable that it is indeed there. I just don't really understand why it needs to be in Scarlet and Violet. And also the way that it's much the nicest thing at all. But I do be liking the slight variation with it being like how much of a snowstorm slash sandstorm it is. Like it always the same. That is very nice looking indeed. That do be nice indeed. Like, surely I would wish that if it is indeed the sandstorms or a snowstorm is more intense, that it wouldn't be cutting the frames that much, but it do be nice to look at still. It do be indeed. Another thing that would be quite nice to see with fog, specifically like have a different kind of fog. And like it wouldn't be like you wouldn't be having difficult to see in front of you, it just would be a one that would be like closer to the crown, you know, just covering the crown more, like not like what you can see yourself, like in like on your eye level. Of course you can't see if the fog is like thick on the crown, but just like a different variant like that. Maybe that could be like a swampy area thing then. Or like anyways like nearby water or specific kinds of water. I guess those indeed should be quite a pretty looking ones in the real life. Hello there. How are you doing? Mm. Oh, thanks. I do be hoping for you to good luck as well if you be hunting for something. I do be hoping good luck to you as well indeed. Oh, thank you for the follow. The both of you indeed. There's the other one, I wondered where it would be popping up, honestly. Thinking that the thing glitch, but I did it nice. Oh, bunch of farfetch. Nice. I don't know if there's gonna be any more on the other bush. Hopefully there will be. I do kind of wish that we would be getting like a volcano area though. Again. Like sure we have had one like recently. But I would still wish that if we could be having another volcano area and like have like a nice like the fire particles going all around the place. Like sure it's nice that like all the nature is nice and green, but also I would wish always to see a bunch of like different looking ones indeed. Different kind of weathers and environments. Because honestly, the places right now, for example in Scarlet and Violet, they don't really... For some of the fire Pokemon, they are not really fitting. They are fine, but they're not like the most fitting ones ever. Like I understand the beginning cave to be a place where they do be in. That's understandable. But like, let's just have them up north near the bamboo forest. I don't really know about that one. It's fine, but I would wish, indeed, you maybe see like a volcano area or something like that. Imagine being able to see, like in Pokemon Snap, the original one at least, like a volcano or another form of magma just shooting to the sky, and you could be seeing Pokemons to be appearing from that. Oh, that would be cool. Because we only like I'm kind of visioning the thing that you can see in the Alola games. I don't know if it's in all of them, but at least in the Ultra games, that you can see like sometimes when you're near the fire trial, whatever it is. Fire one indeed. You're close to that. You can sometimes see like magma coming out of like the volcano or behind it. It would be kind of cool to see something like that. Uh, as I said, it's kind of the same thing with me that I would like to see like Wishy-Washy to be forming the school. Like in the overworld before you fight it. It's just sometimes do like be scary. Or anyways, like something like that you'll be able to just see like bunch of fish to just be as they would be. Bunch of them close to each other. Oh, another cool thing that would be cool to see, but it would require actually to be like underwater, I think, to be having like a full effect. It would be kind of cool if we would be able to see, like, since, you know, at least on the early days, it's like in the design of Mankind there was also Remoraid. It would be kind of cool if we would be able to like see them to be like swimming close to each other somewhere. There's so many cool ideas that we could be indeed be seeing. And maybe if you try to battle like, let's say, Remoraid and there is like Mantine nearby, they'll try to attack you as well. I don't know how much sense it would be making, but I mean, you can kind of see like a little bit underwater anyways in Scarlet and Violet, so it could be working. It could be working indeed. There do be a bunch of opportunities indeed. As I said, since now they seem to be going like more or less they are interacting with the environment feel. So those would be very nice of an example for those. Thinking why the A didn't work, but it was the reason that I didn't have any PowerPoints on that move. That would make sense indeed. That would make sense indeed. And it wouldn't work like that indeed. I can't use this move. I wonder why. Just going with just because I've been going for that move for 15 times in a row that it's going there. Why does it work? I do be smart sometimes. I do indeed. Imagine if there would be like a ridiculous sign for shiny Pokemon that like an arrow which you like show that hey, this is the shiny, you know. I mean, honestly, like I know that the shiny Pokemon are indeed a little bit harder to notice in Scarlet and Violet since, you know, no sparkles, no sounds, no nothing before you indeed be in the battle. Honestly, if I would be having that kind of an issue personally, I would just for chokes first just add like a giant arrow, and then I would be actually like fixing it as they would be liking to be fixed. Oh, that's a nice one. Would you be hoping that you will be having luck with that indeed, then? That should be very pretty shiny indeed. I did harm it, and I did get it quite quickly. It could be the reason why this hunt is indeed taking a little bit longer. I don't want to have too many quick hunts because then I will be having, of course, one that will be a longer one. It's just is how it seems to be working, even though it's not actually how it is working. Just down the luck with this. Down the luck with this, indeed. Honestly, as silly as the design of the character that I did create in this game, I love it. Like, there's certain, like, things that, like, I probably wouldn't usually use. For sure. Still like them all. Been pretty nice. Love it. Love it indeed. Yeah, I still don't know really what hunt I will be going after this. But I think the Amel's count is still the one that I would really like to do. I think indeed it do be a pretty shiny. Would go for the 1/1 as well, but I don't want to do eggs. And with that, there is also the problem that I would be needing to have the Everstone on it as well. It's like I just need to have it on the one, but still, it's just a little too much for me. I don't really want to do that. They both do be quite nice looking. I would kind of wish that the Galarian one would be changing a little bit more. Like, sure, the change is nice, but I would kind of also wish that it would be changing a little bit more. And there is indeed a Milcery one as well. But I don't think that there is really any better place to hunt for it than the one route, which is indeed unfortunate. Because it do be quite rare in there. There is few options that I would rather not run into. Actually only one, and it would be a Wooloo. Because I have both Wooloo and Dubwool already. So I don't really need it. But I mean, apart from that, it isn't too bad of things that I could be finding there. And unfortunately, there is no way to, like, it's the amount that I see. Would be a nice shiny. Be a nice shiny indeed. I would kind of wish, though, with the shiny Milcery, shiny Olakermi, that it would be, like, of course, like, the patterns are the biggest thing, but I would kind of still wish that it would be changing more. Like, sure, there is a change, but I kind of wish. I don't know, it could be kind of a thing that I would kind of wish that maybe the shiny one would be only having like one form. Like that would be looking very cool on each. Like sure, you can decide which one you would like to go for. Kind of to be, I was thinking like maybe kind of like, maybe we could be having a Pokemon that would be a river, like kind of like, again, Meteor, you know? Would be having multiple different regular forms, but a shiny one is always the same. Unfortunately, as nice as Meteor shiny is, you can't see it. Like the actual design behind it if you don't Prague. As I said, the easiest shiny to miss if you don't see the sparkles. As I said, would we wishing to see it again? There's like few Pokemons that like you would assume that would be never to seen again apart from their home region, but then again they have made them true to be somewhere else as well. Like sometimes it's like seems to be like too specific for the region. That's why it's nice to get for those Pokemon like regional variant or something like that, you know. But sometimes the regional variants are very much just fitting for the region as well. Also original variants. They are a cool thing, I just would wish sometimes there would be more to that. Indeed. One thing though I'm surprised that didn't at least right now be a thing. That we don't have a regional Meowth again. Because like it was strange that it did get Chew. Could be that there is like they don't know anything else to do with it, which is okay, I don't mind it. It's kind of at the same time that I don't want it, but I was also expecting it to getting another regional variant. Like it could be like a thing that from now on Meowth will be getting a regional variant in every single game. Could have been. Very well. Game, region, whatever. There is potential for it, but at the same time we do be having quite a few cat Pokemon already. Just maybe one. And also, like, I don't know, with the Meowth, what could be indeed be done, because like overall, like the design is quite a normal catch. Indeed. One thing that I would wish, especially with the new textures that we have gotten, is to get a nice and like fluffy catch or dog. Dog we kind of have. Could argue that like the Stoundland line is kind of there. Like they could be like a fluffy dog Pokemon, but there really isn't one for cats, unfortunately. Like, there is few that you could say that they are, but I don't know. Because most of the time, unfortunately, cats are quite well kept and they don't have like a nice fluffy texture because of that. Like, the only one that I can really think of could be like that would be actually Galarian Meowth and Berserker. I guess really Berserker is a catch. But it's just because they're steel type, I'm just thinking that that's like, you know, steel. Not fur. Now what if fluffy cat Pokemon and maybe another dog, because I don't know, it is kind of a fluffy the Stoundland line indeed. I like having it with the, especially like the new updated textures. Could be kind of cool looking. Oh, send one. Nope. This time I did see things first. Why won't we just have a fluffy of everything? fluffy every single different animal that makes at least a little bit of sense to be like that. As I said, one thing that I would absolutely love to see would be to see Choldik. I would absolutely love to see Choldik with the new textures, because it already looks cool. Imagine how it would be looking with like updated textures. Oh boy, indeed. The Pokemon indeed, they do be quite nice looking. I don't really know because we don't really have any like fluffy Pokemon like that I'm thinking. Like a fluffy cat could be in Scarlet and Violet. To say that unfortunately like bunch of them are like very well kept, so there isn't anything like that. You know what? A Furfurrow. That could be looking quite nice. I would kind of wish, since like you know Furfurrow has different forms and like turn it into. Like if it would be coming in Scarlet and Violet or whenever it's gonna be coming back, hopefully. That it would be possible, like when you'd be changing the form, that maybe like the parts that do be looking like clothes, it could be like having a cloth texture. Look, texture indeed. And also love that messy little guy. Because like we can see with the like nice updated textures in Scarlet and Violet, we can see like scales. Scales to be looking quite nice. It's like some fur texture indeed, but I would like to, as I said, to see like a messy one instead, you know, a messy look indeed. What else we having? We kind of have like a weather design as well, like feathers, they do be there. They are not like that nice look, unfortunately. Like they surely are there, but they are not like as nice looking as they could be, you know. Like, they are certainly fun, but I would like to see them to be better. Do we really see... And one thing that I would like to see more, because I'm not completely sure how much we see right now, would be to see more like glowing Pokemon. Or like with like more that are like glowing. Just those should be looking quite nice usually. Oh god, I love like glowing effects. They are so cool. Oh, never can get enough of them. Especially because, like, I don't know why, but it seems like glowing textures, at least for me, they are very hard to, like, make look bad. Like, even though they don't look too good, they still look, like, decent. Like, it's just, like, if you just, like, can apply it, like... Sometimes even though, like, if, like, in the game itself there isn't, like, a glowing, like, texture, like, put in there, it would be just from the... would be just from the, like, Imagine? Yes. Image. Imagine an image. Yes. If it were just from the image, it's usually still looking quite nice. Imagine indeed an image. Because, like, I know that I have done it a few times. Like, for the school thing that I needed to do. I did do, like, just a, like, having a glow effect on a... just an image, and I did port it to the game, and, like, it doesn't look too good, but also it kind of gives... like the feel that it is indeed glowing, because like I'm not gonna be spending too much time on it because, you know, it's not the idea of the thing that I was trying to like show, you know? Like it wasn't the part of that indeed. Like, if I would have liked to, I could have spent more time on it, looking at it more like it's glowing. But then again, looks good enough. It's good enough indeed. The game works, and it's the main thing anyways. There we go. Hydrated once again. Been speaking a lot today, and today is one of those days that I need to be hydrated more. It do be like that sometimes. It do be. Oh boy. I do be just thinking that, like with the badge quest that is going on Scarlet, I know that I'm not missing too many. But at the same time, I'm thinking that, will I be able to do it in time, you know? I mean, I was thinking maybe when I'm doing the eggs, I might be doing something else as well, because Like, I'm just like waiting and hatching them, you know? Just thinking even for that, I might be doing something else indeed. It's like kind of like the idea that everyone has, or not everyone, but a bunch of people have been doing with the badge quest in the Scarlet and Violet, that they do be hunting to be the starter to be the last one. And for that I'm trying to just find the Chinese Brigadier to be female, because I do be wanting to find all the cats to be my cat, you know. So, you know, as I said, I'm not completely sure if I will be doing all the cats, because like I would still like it to be like fitting for the catch. Indeed. And for some of them I of course can't like straight away hunt for it, I need to evolve it, you know. I guess like Galarian Meowth, I don't really know. Berserker, definitely not. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting indeed. Because it could be very well the thing that whenever it's gonna be the case that I will be looking for the starter, that it could very well indeed be the case that I will indeed be doing something else, because like why not? It's just I'm collecting the eggs and I'm hatching the eggs. Could indeed be like that. But I will see about that when we get there. Because definitely when I'm going to be having the eggs thing, I think for that I might be doing it more than once a week. I was anyways thinking that should I do it more than once a week? Of course, like if I'm feeling like it I will be doing it, but this is kind of a thing that I would like it to be done before the DLC drops out. It's not too big of a deal if I can, but it would be nice. That's annoying that there is a Farfetch there. I probably should have checked out if there would be something else under that bush. Anyways. I do be what I do be. Hello there. How do you be doing? Oh, Stitch. But unfortunately, no. Why? Why indeed? Oh, thanks. Good luck to you as well. If you do be hunting. We do be slightly over odds with this one. Definitely not the worst one that I have been going to. In this game, not yet. Overall, definitely not there. It do be like that. Honestly, now that I think about it, on the Galarian Farfetch, there seems to be quite a good amount of things that are changing. It's just the change in some of them is quite subtle. I mean, I could just show you what I have gotten on this game. Indeed. Most of them do be full odds. Don't have too many on this game. I have a Pumpkaboo, I have a Wolo and a Double. I have the longest hunt on this game. An ice cream. Then I did find a phase in Glenwood. Then I found this little fella, and then I found this one on Dynamics Adventures. Not too many on this game. There is a bunch that I have, but they're not just on this game. Definitely not, because this is one of the only full odds ones that I do be having. Yeah, the dance burst was quite nice. Considering that I probably went over odds in the Dynamax Adventures. For each. But was... I mean... At least it has an evolution. It's a rare variant, even. It's indeed a rare variant of it, indeed. And maybe one day I'll be tackling it down whenever I do be feeling like it. I need to switch who is in front. The last one that has any moves. And then I need to... You run out of moves, I need to go ahead and heal up. It's probably ridiculously high how many I've been KOing you at this point. I mean, it should be. I know it's over 500. Since there doesn't seem to be anyone spawning in. Oh, wrong place. I need to go to Pokédex. I'm curious, how far am I in with those? Almost 800. Nice. It's a little bit over what I have been encountering because I have run away from them. Yeah, almost 800. Oh, jeez. It's more than I thought, honestly. But it also is kind of what I was expecting odds-wise that I would have been seeing each. Yes, 5%. Getting a better chance to get another one in a row if you're KOing each. Oh yeah, starting from next week it's supposed to be getting like colder in here. See how that goes. Like it should be like starting to like there shouldn't be any more like spikes that it's gonna be like hot weather anymore. Yeah. Yeah, because there shouldn't be any more like hot spikes or like warm spikes, whatever they are. Should be just like slowly but surely going down. Oh, which to be there? Did you be there indeed? I don't know why I'm right now sleepy, because I wasn't too sleepy when I woke up. I wasn't even like too sleepy after I woke up, like that's usually when I'm like the sleepiest. Wonder why. Wonder why that's the case now. I don't know. It could be sometimes like that. Indeed. We have also been able to get quite a nice streaks today with the Farfetch that they have been showing like back to back. After KOing them indeed. Like surely it's a little like too high of percentage to be the case, but it's nice. It's nice still to see that to be the case. The Farfetched, it do be showing its true colors whenever it feels like it. It do be doing that. And I mean, I don't know. This hunt has it like some hunts are like more tedious than others. This really isn't. I don't mind this one. So it's not like I'm very upset that this is indeed taking in quotes this long. Definitely the one that I have had the least mind about that has to be the hunt for the play Paul. There we go. Because that like it went so nice and smoothly. It didn't like feel like it's taking forever. could have been a little bit of different story if I would have done something a lot faster at the same time. Because the hunt that I was doing at the same time as that was PDSP Grand Underground. Which can be, like, at least the way that I did it. It was quite slow because I only wanted to look for specific things. And that's always not the best idea ever, you know? Definitely going back there someday. Definitely indeed. Don't know when, but whenever I'm ready for it again, I guess. I'm back to going for a third week. And not encountering any more soul rocks. Because I have one of them already. I don't know where I would be needing another one. I don't know where I would be indeed needing another one. Oh, you're boosted? I do love it that I can switch the time on the Switch for this hunch. And it not affecting anything. Because, like, sure, like, one of the only hunts that I, like, actually needed to do each was the hunt for Mischievous. Because in PDSP only available in the Eternal Forest at nighttime. So yeah, for that I like needed to do, but that also didn't like affect anything on the game, which it usually would be doing. See? It's a Magikarp. Since it was glowing, why not to check it? It do be. Also, one thing that I absolutely love about some like games is that like there is like you can surely like fish like in certain spots, but like there is a special kind of like fishing spot that is having like the rarer Pokemon to be more common in them. Oh, those are so nice. They are like the ones that I have used the most are indeed the ones in the Alola games, because apart from that there's only like few spots, and in this game the special like aura thing, it doesn't affect Pokemons that are in them, it's just it's something to do with the chain fishing thing. So like it doesn't have like different spawns unlike in the who is it, what is it, in the Alola, for example, that indeed if it is indeed having the special thing in there, it's gonna be having a higher chance to be something rarer, which do be nice, because if you're looking for something rarer, you can look for those instead. And the good thing is, even if you would be resetting your game, it's gonna be still there, it's not gonna be magically disappearing. So that's how I have been able to catch. That is indeed how I have been able to get the fishing, like, SOS call things. Somewhat easily. Unfortunately, only one that I right now have to get is a clamper from the or clamper is needed for the SOS call and for both of the evolutions. And like there is like few ones that I haven't caught like every pre-evolution, but I mean I can just catch them easier anyways. I don't really need the SOS call for them, you know. And some I can kind of get while I'm like surfing. Just like I think I can get Remoraid while surfing if a Mantike is calling for help. And yeah, upon next, after I'm done with the fishing ones, is indeed the surfing in that same area. Then I indeed be done with it. I think then I will be done with the first island almost completely, at least what I can do right now. So I just defeated the water trial. So like, that is what I have. There very well might be like some that are like locked behind the other like right Pokemon indeed. I do be wondering though, when games say that it's had enough and I will be getting at least a face in here. Because I was thinking that depending on at what point I will be getting the face in, I might be doing a little bit something different indeed. Might be indeed. Yes, I would like to go indeed for the fossils, but like, I mean, they can't really wait. I just need to get what's from there for them, you know, that I can indeed collect like bunch of the other ones, or the ones that I would like to get. You know. Don't really care for which one I would be going first, because I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter at all for which one I will be going first. It's going to be going for whichever one, I think. Because it doesn't like matter at all which one I would be going for, because eventually I will be going for all of them. And it is indeed for some reason a hunt that I'm still looking forward to do indeed. It do be like that. Like, I mean, it's not a hard hunt to do. Honestly, if you ask me, it's one of the nicest fossil hunts. Because sometimes you need to, like, talk to the dude again. Sometimes you need to exit out of building and enter the building. But on that one, you literally just put your sound effects off and talk to the dude. Mm. Weird that I haven't heard like ice cream truck like almost the whole summer, and now when summer is ending I'm hearing it. Why? I know like this place where we do be living in, it is like the most ideal spot for like ice cream truck. But why in the end of the summer? Because there's a bunch of like ice cream stands anyways nearby, so like it isn't like really needed to have it in here because they like to go into places where there is nothing like that nearby. Just said the summer is ending. Why are you now here? So you're pretty loud, so you can hear them from quite a far away. So I would like to say that it would have been like at least somewhere nearby. I would have been able to hear it. And honestly, there is a place nearby that probably would be quite good for it. Because there is quite a nice beach nearby where you can get with a car like quite close to it. So like I would like to say that that could be a good place. I don't know if they can then be there, but I mean, if they can, that would be a good place. Because for whatever reason, there really isn't an ice cream stand there. It's a little like place to buy things, but I have heard that it's not like open like too well. It's quite expensive. And like the variety that they have in there, it isn't the best. That is unfortunately the true with a bunch of like small places, which are probably run by, I would like to say probably teenagers. Not completely sure though. But it's just like the place has the feeling that it would be at least run by the teenagers. Um. Oh, I can get fast encounters with the Farfetch'd. Nice. Nice indeed. Or whatever will be after the Farfetch, because if there is indeed a furry spot before you do anything, it's always good. It's just gonna be something spawning in pretty much immediately. Of course, it can be just that you're unlucky and not be getting the better chance to be getting the Farfetch to be showing on the next one after you KO it, but you can run again the 5% chance. Yeah. It do be like that. It do indeed be like that. Apparently the Farfetch doesn't want to switch places, it just wants to be on the same spot. Jeez. It do there. It do be a funny dog. Of the funny dog. Like, nothing else has been indeed quite a nice day of hunting, even though there's still gonna be like an hour-ish left, I don't know, something along those lines. Oh, very nice day indeed. Yeah, maybe the only thing that I would really change about this character would be the backpack. And now that I think about it, why doesn't it show in the battle that you have a backpack? Where do you put your backpack when you're in battle? Why is there actually no backpack in the battle? Like, it isn't like even like close to you, so you would be like taking it off. And there is like no option to not to have the backpack. Interesting. I guess it's not that big of a deal because like I haven't been paying too much like attention to it, but now that I see it, it is quite weird. Also, another thing that is a little bit weird in my opinion is that your trainer doesn't really throw the Pokeball, it just kind of appears out of nowhere. Why is there no backpack? What is this magic? I mean, I guess it makes sense because then they would be needing to, like... I don't know, really. They need to do it for the clothes anyways. I was thinking that maybe they will need to, like... animate all the, like, different things that there is to do with the... like, different bags, whatever. But I mean, they kind of already need to do it with all the clothes. Huh. Also, one thing that I would kind of wish to be the case would be that, like, I understand, like, the whatever, like, sea crystal thing, Dynamax band, or the whatever it is, the mega thing. Like, I understand it is part of your outfit, but I would kind of wish that you could choose, like, between few places, like, where you would be liking to put the accessory in, you know? Like, that would be nice. Like, maybe you could wear it as a necklace? Or something like that, a hairband? I mean, I don't mind like how they look, but there's a bunch of customizability already. Why not to be the case as well? Because I do be liking that in the thing is that you're just having like a Terra Orb in your inventory, so like it isn't like an accessory to you, it's just this what you have. It's quite confusing actually how it works like that, but I mean, it's in most of the things anyways. In Pokemon games, quite confusing how they do be. They do be indeed. You're not thinking them too hard, they still don't make sense, but you're not at least thinking about them. Honestly, since like either a bag or a backpack is like more or less necessary item for you to have, could there be... I mean, I do at least see a potential there to be a backpack Pokemon. I do see to be kind of like a mix between like Rotom and like Mimikyu or Shuppets or something like that. Because there probably is like, there could be like quite a decent amount of like reasons why it is indeed there. Like maybe some kid just somewhere left something on the backpack and it took over the backpack, or it could be like a lost backpack and then Pokemon took home of each. And now that I say that, I'm thinking that that would be kind of cool to be like a Crustal's original variant. Or something like that that likes to hide somewhere. Or have something as a shell. Maybe. Maybe. Because honestly, like, having like a backpack would be like a thing that would make sense, as I said, because there's like a bunch of different things that trainers are having in them. So like, would be quite a cool potential in there. Silly ideas. Silly ideas indeed. Guess I don't really see any other item that the trainer could be like having that would be making like that much sense as I said the backpack would be making. I mean, like, sure, would it be would it be like the most interesting Pokemon ever? No. It certainly would be. It certainly would be something else. Like, maybe all of them would be like having a little difference between them, like maybe like not too many variants, but like few variants that like depending on like what kind of it is, like what items would it be like throwing in the battle. Huh. It could be again like well, that could be a good like a one for like a minier happening again. Like we'll be having a bunch of different kinds of bags and backpacks. Or maybe only one or the other, but still like bags or backpacks. Probably backpacks to be like the regular ones, and the shiny one would always be the same. But still like nicely stand out of all of them. Interesting ideas. And all of this coming from that, I was thinking that I want to maybe the only thing that I would like to change about the character would be the backpack. Then noticing that there is no backpack. I mean, it would be a weird one, but there is a bunch of potential. As I said, like maybe it would be a hiding spot for a Pokemon. Something on something else that it wouldn't be showing its face, like kind of like what Mimikyu is doing, just hiding in there. That's indeed one of those rare things to be Pokemon indeed. Another like kind of cool one, but I don't see to be the case, would be going again kind of a Rotom way. Would be like maybe an old like console would have been like getting to life. Alive indeed, because it was angry because it was not used anymore. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Also, one thing that I would absolutely love to see as well at some point in the future would be a field filled with like flower Pokemon, you know, not just like not like flowers, but the flower Pokemon specifically. Like imagine if there would be just a field filled with just gossiflers. How nice that would be looking indeed. It's a field with gossiflers, for example. Gossifleur and like Sunflora are probably the best candidates in my mind for that. There's just something about them that would be very fitting for it indeed. Or like maybe Vileplume as well. I'm like thinking like Pokemons that don't really have like flowers to be part of their body, kind of like in the way that, for example, Roselia has. I'm more of I thinking that what it would be looking like if you would be seeing it from like up from the sky, you know. I guess for both Gossifleur and Sunflora they could be a little bit tilting. Vileplume would be fitting, but I just don't know because of the design behind it. Why would anyone want to have a field filled with them? Just because of the design, what is behind it? That should be indeed be like the only. What else? I'm thinking maybe Bellossom. Like, imagine just seeing like a nice field with them. You know what? Like, Vileplume could be working if it would be again like a swampy thing, because I mean we have seen like few like muddy, swampy areas surely in Pokemon games. But I would like to really see like a nice foresty, swampy place. So I think Vileplume would be fitting there. Another thing is like a jungle healing place. Like surely we have tropical places, but specifically a jungle one. I would like to see that indeed. Like again, surely there's like few ones like that, but like, are they really accessible? And again, like seeing them in 3D especially would be nice. And are there wild Pokemon in them is another question as well. I like that I tricked this Stuffle so much so it didn't know where I was. Love it. Silly little Stuffle. I don't know. Minchino isn't always like being a Pokemon for me that I would wish to see, like, not really like more of, like, as it is a rare Pokemon because it isn't, but more as a, like, I would like it to get more. It probably is a weird one to ask for, like a either a regional variant or an evolution. But I mean, as I said, I would kind of like it to be getting a little bit more attention, you know? I don't know though where to go with Chino. But I don't know. I'm kind of also thinking maybe it's just a branch evolution, like a little bit later than it was introduced in, but I mean that has happened before. Hasn't happened too much recently, but that has happened before indeed. Yeah, either a regional variant, something like that. I was thinking that because it normally it's like quite like cleaning and being clean like that, it would be quite predicted, but also kind of cool to have the regional variant to be messy, or maybe, yes, I said the branch evolution could be messy. That maybe that Minchino didn't care about cleaning and stuff like that. And then it became dirty because of that. So I absolutely love the design of Minchino. Chinchino, it isn't too bad, but I kinda wished... You know what, another one that would be kind of cool with the Minchino could be if it would be getting indeed an evolution or something like that. As I said again, specifically Minchino, not Chinchino, would be just... What if it was just having giant ears and would be flying? Like, surely it would become a normal flying type, or it could be a normal type that just has to, like, levitate. Huh. Oh. I don't need to switch. I'm so used to switching someone else to the front, but I don't need to. Because I already have the one that is gonna be running away. In the front. Yeah, maybe. We at some point will be getting a giant ear Pokemon that is flying with ears. Does that mean Gino has that potential? Because it already has quite a big ears. And at the same time, I also don't want to get more normal flying types, so maybe not. Because of that, then. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Because I don't think that we have too many, like, unfortunately, at least I can think of, I don't think that we have too many Pokemons anyways that would be having big ears. And I wouldn't say no to that personally. I kind of like the idea. Like, sure there is like some, but they are usually then like close to the like not the skin, but like close to the body anyways, like they are not like sticking out. Also, I don't know why, but I would like to get some kind of like kite minigame to Pokemon games. Like maybe you would need to have a Pokemon that is either a flying type or can like reasonably thinking create wind and would be able to like cast up with the wind and like keep the kite flying. Weird things again. Well, they do be like that now, don't they? Indeed. Oh. Another hopefully nice far-fetched one again. Indeed. Another thing that I like about some Pokemon is that they have another form that they can either switch freely to. Oh, I wasn't meant to do that. It's either like them to be having the freely one, but I more like the ones that are like having a certain like requirement in there instead. Like for example, certain Pokemon need to be having certain amount of HP left, so they will be doing a thing over or hit with a certain move or certain type of move. There's quite a few of them. I don't really think that there needs to be more of them, but I do be liking them. I do just wish that we would be able to get like one like that would be able to switch between two forms. That also wouldn't be breaking the game. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that there was a certain sword Pokemon that did breakage. I'm pretty sure that there was. I'm pretty sure that it got nerfed because of that, like, it was too overpowering. I got indeed nerfed with it, indeed. There's sometimes weird nerfs that do be happening for Pokemon, but most of them do be making at least somewhat sense, you know. Most of them do be making at least a little bit sense. Like too overpowering, you know. Want to at least somewhat feel that the game is balanced. And hello, Catch. What are you doing? Probably hungry at this hour. It's at least when I did give you food, you didn't straight away eat everything. Getting a little bit more food in a little bit though. Onigach. She has been today, indeed, be quite a bit of hanging out in the balcony. I guess it's like nice and like it's a nice mix between like warm but still like cool air in there. Like sure, sun do be shining, but like it is at least a little wind going through there. And also since, you know, it's hopefully starting to get like cooler indeed. That it's a lot more enjoyable for her as well. But surely like when it gets too cold, it will be starting to shut the door there. Yes, like pretty much the whole summer we are having it open all the time because why not? But it's just like, you know, when it starts to get colder, you don't want you to be cold when you're inside. I'm surprised that you count for the presses. But thanks. Oh yeah, one day, I don't remember if I did talk about this or not, but one day I did see like one video that was like the whole video was sponsored by like something, you know, as they do sometimes be. But the weird thing was that it wasn't really too well said that it was sponsored. Like, only at the end did they tell that it was sponsored. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I would like to know at the beginning that it is like that and not be like, why is this thing brought out so much throughout the video indeed. There has been more of those lately that I have seen, unfortunately. But I mean, they're not too bad, it's just a wish that you would be like at least have like a thing on screen when the video starts that it is indeed sponsored. Hello there, I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. How do you do be? I don't know how to talk. Well, how are you? I do be having indeed a good day. I'm hunting on full odds, apart from like I'm KOing every single Farfetch that I see. More for the reason being that I will be able to see more Farfetched since it is indeed a rare encounter. And by that, every single that are having the aura are boosted shiny odds. But I don't have the shiny charm. So yeah, technically hunting full odds, but if it is having an aura, it is indeed boosted. As it is with pretty much anything else anyways. So I will probably be having it at least at one number battled number indeed. Yeah. Understandable. I do be having a shiny charm on some other games. It's decided this one I would leave without the shiny charm. Oh, good luck with that. Dynamax adventures, they should be easy hunts, but with my luck they never have been. I do be hoping best of luck to you with that, and hopefully you will be able to notice it. If you're not like me and double checking it anyways, even though it's obvious one. Yeah, the AIs, they can be interesting sometimes. I know. Especially since for whatever reason, if they have a weather like move, they always love the usage. Even though like it doesn't really make too much sense. I'm from Finland. Finland indeed. It's nice in here. Isn't too bad living here, indeed. Not too bad at all. Certainly things have changed, like, in my lifetime, but like, as they do be doing. And mostly meaning that the weather is a lot different nowadays. Considering when I was younger. Yeah, it do be like that, I know. Would wish it to be like when I was younger. Being a little bit colder summers, because I do be preferring cold personally, because so used to it. And also, the other thing is because the houses aren't really built for the warm weathers. It can indeed be a little pain for that reason as well. Yes, for me it is that it's easier to put on more clothes than to get rid of them. I don't know how long hour-wise, but I'm indeed over odds for each. But a while. While indeed. Hitting 5k today with the hunch. Haven't got a face on that. Maybe if I'll be throwing an estimate amount of hours that I have been on this, it's too much. Because it's more or less 100 in an hour. It's a little less, it's actually like 45, 50 minutes. So yeah. Few hours indeed. Because it's for me, I usually don't check out like how much like I have actually spent on a hunt, because I don't know, I almost always do be counting, so it doesn't really matter for me because of that. And also because sometimes if you want to check out how long you have been spending on especially Switch games, you need to be actually be going ahead and looking for the amount of hours that you are in. I don't necessarily have a favorite Pokemon. I like bunch of Pokemons. And Dragonair do be one of the favorites. For example, like I have a bunch of them that I do be liking. I don't necessarily have a favorite one. It kind of like depends on the day which one of the like the favorite like on the favorites are the favorite of the day. I do be a weird dude on that I do be liking pretty much every Pokemon, at least somewhat, and there's a bunch of like that you could say to be the favorite one. That quite a nice Scorpion. I do be quite a nice indeed. I don't think that I have ever used one on the team before. Yeah, I haven't used one on the team at all yet. First of all, because it is a new Pokemon, and second of all, because I've only played through these games twice. And on the second time that I did have it on the team, I did do the challenge that after every team that I would be switching switching the Pokemon up. Hope you have a nice day as well, and hopefully the Zapdos or something else would be shining from the Dynamax Adventures for you. I do be hoping, because that is indeed very unfortunate one to go. No rods. That do be. Yeah. It will decide to be different color when it decides to be. And I would assume that I would be getting faces before I would be getting each. Oh yeah. It do be happening when it do be happening. I can hit double odds quite nicely if I would be doing this like every single day. Doing the usual 500 encounters per day. I could indeed hit double the odds quite quickly. And thank you for the follow. But I mean, I would like to go for the ones that I am in the mind of doing that day. Not too many to go today though. So need to be looking for the Farfetch to hopefully end it on. To be indeed. Soon the 500 encounters for the day are done. We do indeed looking again for someone to raid. Hopefully we would be finding someone today. It's unfortunately not every time I can find someone to indeed raid. Oh. A little too early, but nice to see you there. Gonna be indeed with you. Needing to look for still the last one to end it on, hopefully indeed. Oh yeah, after a year since we did like Gauge, the little like tablet things for the dishwasher, you know, to clean it because you can use powder. Because the tablet thing, it has like a bunch of other good things as well. After a year we need to buy a new one, and the one that we had before, it's the same thing, same like brand, same like everything. That one we could just literally put to the put the dishwasher. But the one that we are having currently, we need to unwrap it because, you know, the wrapping is in like it can't go to the dishwasher because it doesn't dissolve in the water. It's just strange because it's literally the same exact packaging and everything. So that's like weird. That's the case. Same exact packaging, but this time, like, I know that that brand does like switch between like it has both that dissolve and don't dissolve in the water ones. And also I shouldn't have encountered that one. But anyways. But it isn't too big of a deal, it's just weird because it's like literally the same exact packaging and it's working differently. But I mean, it do be like that sometimes. You know what? Horlicks. So we can end it all on the last encounter to be the Torgage. Hitting 5k in the process. As well. There we go. And no one knew either. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and sticking around. Not completely sure what I'll be doing tomorrow. Will I be streaming? But we shall see. But have a great rest of the day. Remember to take care of yourselves. Remember to do everything you need to do today. And remember to get enough rest as well. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow with something. Until then, bye.